Peace, y'all. Real quick video. You're gonna need to hear this one. So, a lot of our relationship dynamics are still, even for the folks, the spiritual folks who feel like they have removed the indoctrination from their life, from their mind, from their way of being. But let me just say this real quick. Now, this whole the man is supposed to lead, the man is supposed to do this, that, the other, the woman is just supposed to be the submissive housewife and, listen to her man and all this and that. That is patriarchy. It's still patriarchy. Because remember, the man is a version of us. He came from us. We were warriors. We procreated without them. Literally at a time. In the beginnings. So it's time for women to really step up, look at yourself, look at your relationship. Are you suppressing who you are? And when I say suppressing who you are, I mean your divinity, your purpose, all because you are still living in this patriarchal mindset, even though you think you've removed yourself from the ways of indoctrination. But you haven't. Not at all. There should not be a man out here feeling like he is supposed to be the forefront. That is still patriarchy. See, when the goddess steps into her divinity, she is able to lead and discern. It is what it is. And the time is now for you to realize who you are. Because nothing will truly change until the divine feminine wakes up and reclaims her position. You see, things will never truly change until then, because we have that ability of magnetism. And this is why when you see two females in a relationship, a marriage, how they thrive together, it is because of that magnetism. You are the divine. And see, you are the closest representation of source. And so what happens is the male has to plug into you to get access to a certain divinity. It's always been like that. Because again, they are a replica of us. Everything we have, they have. It's just on the outside of their bodies. If you didn't know that, I'm going to tell you. Do a little research. Because I will never get on here telling y'all nothing wrong. But at the end of the day, this fella I was real cool with, he wrote a book. And he's on TikTok, actually. And it's called Goddess Worship. And I'm going to tell you something. If your man is not being treating you as a goddess, if he is treating you poorly, and you are a woman that has stepped into your divinity, you can look at the things that are occurring within your relationship and see that his treatment of you and you allowing it is actually the downfall of, it could be the downfall of your finances, the downfall of your health. There's a lot that starts to spiral out of control because of his poor treatment of you. Now, I hope this makes sense. And I'm not gonna get on here and fight with nobody, because I know this is gonna rub some of y'all little babies the wrong way. And that's okay with me, because my purpose is to get on here and speak the truth. I had this, I was supposed to get on here and talk about this literally about 3 weeks ago. And I was urged on today to get out here and put this message out. When you start learning about that Y chromosome, and I don't have nothing against no brothers, don't get me wrong, but I'm just seeing too much bitch assness going on, and it's making a lot of sense to me now. Y'all are very, not y'all meaning everybody, but there's a lot of narcissistic males out here that they don't show a certain face out in the streets, but behind closed doors, they're definitely showing those faces. But the real ones will notice a narcissist. And if you want me to do a video on traits of that, I'll definitely do it, because these are things that I had to study. If I wanted to be a holistic coach, a life coach to you guys, these are things that I had to learn. I had to learn personality traits. So that duty of mine, it's science mixed with the spiritual to help a person to become the best version of themselves. But anyway, it's a lot of men that's out here. They are very parasites. And like I said, for anybody that's getting offended, check yourself. Check yourself and ask yourself, why you mad? Why you mad? Why are you mad? The truth will set you free.